Local mother accused of smearing her daughter's catheter with fecal matter is heading to jail after violating her bond. Emily McDonald is charged with keeping her 4-year-old daughter sick in a hospital last year by contaminating her feeding tube. But she was released from jail under the provision she would stay away from all minors. A provision CPS workers saw her violate, but her attorney says that ruling is simply unfair. KXAN's Chris Sadeghi is at the Travis County Justice Complex with more on today's hearing. Chris?
Well, Robert, the disagreement this morning was on just how strict that no-contact provision is meant to be. In the opinion of the judge, very strict, and that's the opinion that mattered.
Documents right on the line.
The provision on Emily McDonald's bond clearly said no contact with minors. But as her attorney Bob Phillips tried to argue Friday morning, what's clear on paper sometimes isn't so clear in real life.
It's tough to interpret within the bounds of fairness what no contact means. Does that mean you have to, bury yourself in a cave?
No, McDonald wasn't living in a cave, but in a garage apartment at her mother and father's home in Manor for the past 13 months, a place where nieces and nephews were sometimes in and out. And on July 20th, CPS worker Christy Waltz made an unannounced visit to the home to take a look at the living situation. While there, she saw McDonald walking with her young niece and tell her, "Since you woke up, I have to go upstairs." Yes, that was contact with a minor, but neither McDonald or pretrial services considered it a violation.
They've allowed her First Amendment freedom to gather with people of her religious persuasion, things like that. I mean, that's appropriate.
A pretrial services employee testified they knew about the living arrangement. They felt McDonald was complying with the bond. But Judge Julie Kosurik did not. She says the bond said no contact, and there's no other way to interpret that. Phillips says it's obvious not everyone was on the same page, and because of that, his client is back behind bars.
Well, I'm being told that as a result of this controversy, there's going to be some clarifying changes made to avoid just that kind of problem.
Now, neither pretrial services or the judge in this case can comment since it is a pending case. A pretrial hearing has been set for October 8th. McDonald's 3 children are all living with their biological father. We're live downtown. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN, Austin News.